Alright guys, welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is Ali Plays, and today we're going to be doing an in-depth guide / review of Tomb Lord, a legendary Knight Revenant champion. As always, we're going to be looking over his skills, artifacts, and masteries. So let's get started. So Tomb Lord is a Spirit Affinity champion, which is pretty good because it's hard to find good Spirit Affinity champions. So let's get started. So his A1 attacks an enemy 3 times, so as you can see he's a Giant Slayer candidate already, and places a 30% decreased speed debuff on the target for 2 turns if the attack is critical. So what we see so far is that he needs crit rate. Death Burst. He attacks one enemy. If the hit is critical, he has a 70% chance of placing 4 5% poison debuffs on all enemies for 1 turn. So these poison debuffs are all 1 turn dots. So when he uses it, it's going to be 4 1 turn dots, unfortunately. But that can also synergize with one of his masteries that if one of his debuffs expire, he has a chance to increase his turn meter. So that could be good as well. And if you increase the skill, he will have a 100% chance of placing the 4 or 5% poison debuffs, and then you can decrease the cooldown. So I would recommend getting skill books to getting the skill books to increasing this skill right here. So it's going to be a 3-turn cooldown. That's one of his best moves right here. Blight, his A3, he resets the turn meter of all enemies with less than 50% HP, and he has an 80% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Also has an 80% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. And he gets an extra turn if an enemy's turn meter is reset by the skill. So this skill looks like a Spider's Den skill because of the turn meter manipulation and decreased attack and decreased defense. But this can also be used in Clan Boss, but you won't be able to get an extra turn or reset turn meter. But you can do decreased attack and decreased defense. And also Arena, this is very good for Arena as well. You can get him fast enough. You can decrease attack and decrease defense of the enemy team, and then your teams can nuke them. So if you upgrade it, your debuff chance goes up, and also the cooldown is going to be 5 turns. And then he also has an aura skill. He increases ally defense in the arena by 42%. 42% is a pretty big amount, but I'm not sure why he increases defense in arena when he's a attack-based champion. So yeah, his moves are very good. The only thing that I can see that could be better is this move right here. Places a 30% decreased speed. Recently got reworked. This champion recently got reworked. I wasn't using him before. But I believe that if he had a weekend on his A1, he'd be one of the top tier legendary champions. So let's move on to artifacts. So the way that I built my Tomb Lord, I use him for a clan boss, is speed and crit rate. I want to make him crit as much as he can so that he can land his poison debuffs, and I want him to have a lot of accuracy so that he can land his poison debuffs. And if he goes often, he can use his Giant Slayer, his A1, to proc and also decrease attack and decrease defense. So he's very good for clan boss. That's what my main use is for him so far. So I'm running speed and crit rate. There's 2 ways to build him. You can build him speed or crit rate, or you can build him lifesteal. And either speed, lifesteal, or accuracy, depending on what you need, a lifesteal or crit rate for clan boss. So the substats you're looking for is speed, crit rate, accuracy, HP percentage, as a bonus defense percentage, things to keep him alive longer. So as you can see, I have speed here, I have HP percentage and crit rate. That's exactly what I need. And on the headpiece, I have speed, HP percentage, and accuracy and defense percentage. So I have like pretty good artifacts on this guy. Accuracy here, resistance, crit rate. And then for the primary, I went with crit rate for the primary. And I got some speed on it, so that's good. And then for the chest, I went with accuracy. So I got 64 accuracy. I prefer this to be a 5 or 6 star artifact, but I don't have any, so I went with this. And he has pretty subpar substats here, but it's okay. If I get a better one, then I'll change that. So even if you have the accuracy chest, I will still go with the accuracy banner as well, because you want to. If you're going for Nightmare, you need at least 200 accuracy to land your debuffs on the clan boss. And then we want speed primary boots. Again, I would prefer if these were 5 or 6 stars, and the substats are also not that good. And then for the ring, so the ring, just look for good substats. You don't really have to worry about the primary stat. So I want the defense. You can either go HP or defense, but look for substats. Like HP percentage is very good. That's why I chose this, because it has HP percentage. And then for the amulet, you can go with HP. If you're going for arena, I would switch this out to crit damage. So this has 17 accuracy. And then as banner, I went with. I was fortunate enough to have the accuracy primary. It also has 9 speed on it, HP percentage and defense percentage. So that's very good. But let's look at my total stats. So he has 35,390 health. That's pretty good. He has 2,000 attack, which is okay, but he doesn't really need attack. 1593 defense, 179 speed. I prefer if that was much higher than this, but it's okay because I have a speed booster. He's 102, so I gotta tinker with this because he's at 102%. I would rather have him at 100% exact, but it's okay. 225 accuracy. So for I think you need 250 for the Ultra Nightmare mode. I'm at 225. So yeah, I'm still trying to work on that. Maybe I can switch my pieces to accuracy. But yeah, that's the artifacts and the skills. Let's go review him, and then we'll go check his masteries. So for arena defense, they have him rated at 3.7. I would have to agree with that. But for offense, I think he would be better because you can use him as a nuker. So I'll give him a 4. Very nice castle. I don't know why he's rated so low. He has I guess his old ratings. I'll give him a 5 for Fire Nice Castle. He has a triple hit on his basic attack. Clan boss, and he's rated low now, but I think he's very good for clan boss. If his dots weren't all 1 turns, then he'd be higher than this. And if he had weaken, as I said, on his basic attack. Campaign locations, I would give him acceptable. He's not that good. Spider's Den. If you guys saw the video, somebody was sold Spider's Den with Tomb Lord. I guess if you build him correctly, I'll give him a 4 for Spider's Den because he's able to manipulate turn meter, decrease attack, decrease defense, and apply speed down on the spider. So Force Keep, give him a good. Eyes Gone Peak, give him a good. Dragon's Lair, good, because he doesn't really do a lot of damage. So the rest of these he's good, but he doesn't really excel in them. Let's look at the recommended artifacts. So they have him built with life and accuracy. I still think that that's not good. It's probably old recommendations. So my recommendations would be how I built him. Go for speed and crit rate for arena, and you'll be solid. So let's submit these ratings, and let's go look over the masteries. Oh yes, I did max him out. So we went the offense and the support tree. So we have the crit rate boost over here, and then we also have the crit damage boost. And we got Grim's Resolve, increased damage inflicted by 5% when attacking 50% HP or less. And we have Single Out, increases damage inflicted to targets with less than 40% HP by 8%. And Bring It Down, increases damage inflicted by 6% when attacking targets with higher max HP. And I went with Kill Streak, increased damage inflicted by 6% in the arena and 3% all other locations for each enemy killed by its champion in battle. Stacks across each round of battle up to 12%. So the reason why we went with this is we want to reach Giant Slayer. So you don't really, well, you have to reach Giant Slayer, so that's the reason why we took it. And then Giant Slayer, he has a 3% chance of inflicting bonus damage based on enemy's max HP. So that's going to be good for the clan boss. He has a triple hit, and we wanted the accuracy, so we got 10 accuracy here. We got increased accuracy by 21. This champion has no skills on cooldown. We have Swarm Smiter, increased accuracy by 4 for each enemy alive, which is good for arena as well as clan boss. Arcane Celerity, he has a 30% chance of increasing turn meter by 10% when a debuff cast by him is removed or expires. So again, his A2, he places 4 poison debuffs that expire in 1 turn. So he has a 3% chance for each one to increase turn meter by 10%. Also, I forgot to mention that Swarm Smiter is good for Spider's Den as well. We have Lore of Steel, so we're using basic artifact sets. So these will help boost him. We have Cycle of Magic, has a 5% chance of decreasing the cooldown of a random skill by 1 turn at the start of every turn. That's good for his A2 and his A3. And we have Sniper, increase the chance of placing any debuff from skills or artifacts by 5%. And we got Master Hexer, so he has a 30% chance to extend duration of any debuff cast by him for 1 turn. So that's good for his poisons and his decreased attack and decreased defense. Also decreased speed if you're running him somewhere else. So those are the masteries for Tomb Lord. I don't have any keys. I don't have any keys to use him in Clan Boss, but I'll make a separate video showcasing him. I'll try to showcase him in Nightmare mode for the Clan Boss. So I will showcase him in Arena with this build that I have. So here's Tomb Lord. So he's very fast, so he's probably going to go. Hopefully he goes next, yes. So if it's his turn, what you want to do is use this move. So even if it doesn't decrease, reset the turn meter, you can also decrease the defense, which is very good. There we go, we got decreased defense on everybody. And then now Lionel's going to try to nuke everybody. There you go, see that? This is why Tomb Lord is good in Arena. So you usually have a nuker. You have him go before your nuker. and then yeah, and then the fights are usually over by then. Alright guys, so if you guys found this video helpful in any way, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you guys are new to the channel and you like what you see, make sure you guys subscribe. I do Racial Legends content almost every single day. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.